is ready.
What's going on, guys? Rye Flawless here, bringing you a very special Flawless talk today. This time we're going to be talking about the February 13th Nintendo Direct. And was this Direct successful? Was it a failure? I'm going to tell you right now, I think this is one of the best Directs in a long time. And while I talk about what we're doing, we're just going to take a look at some of these games that got release dates. These games didn't get a big spotlight during the Direct, but it's still really cool to see these dates and the games and third-party support that the Nintendo Switch is getting. What I want to cover primarily is either games that I think are really essential and really helpful to the Switch's development going forward, and then also the games that I'm really excited about. And we're going to see those, we're going to talk about them, but honestly, I loved this Nintendo Direct. So after these highlights, we're going to go talk about my thoughts on it. Right out of the gate, we have Super Mario Maker. And this is a game that I really missed playing on the Wii U. And honestly, I'm pretty surprised that it's not just a port that we're getting a whole new game. I felt like Super Mario Maker 1 was very complete. And to see that we're getting a sequel and gonna have even more content added is absolutely awesome. And plus, I think the Switch is the perfect platform for this, and I can't wait to see what levels people are going to make. I mean, this game honestly has a bigger YouTube and Twitch following than the game actually has ownership. Tons of people watch Super Mario Maker content on YouTube, on Twitch, and I can't wait to see what new people come to that platform with it being on the Switch. I think a lot more people will purchase this now, so a lot more people will be streaming it. I think a lot more people will be watching it, and so get ready to pick this one up in June. Next we have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and I think this is actually really awesome because we're in a time where there's lots of Metroidvanias, tons of them. But this one really follows the style of Castlevania and does it really well. I actually really like these 2.5D graphics. I really like that the emotes use the same 2.5D graphics and aren't 2D. And it's just a really cool looking game. It has voice acting, and it's just really pretty to look at. Plus there's customization for your character, which is not consistent with most Metroidvania games. I mean, I'm not an expert on them, but I don't know of any. So this is really cool, and it's coming out in summer. Next we're going to look at the Starlink update. And I think this is really cool. This is going to go over the exclusive Switch content. So we have new Star Fox missions where you can actually use the full Star Fox crew. And you can actually use them in the Fox missions in the normal game. So that's really cool, and the Switch is getting this on top of the regular update. And that's just so much content, so much awesomeness, and I can't wait. Some of this really looks more like the classic Star Fox, so I'm really excited. And this will be out in April. Alright, next up is Square Enix's new game, Oninaki. And the reason I want to bring this up is honestly not because I think it's a really cool game, which I do. I think visually this is a very appealing looking RPG. And I hope you guys like what you see here. But honestly, I kind of want to share my disappointment in Square Enix here. Because we've gotten a lot of these. I didn't pick up I Am Setsuna. I don't necessarily plan on picking this game up. But it does look really cool. But I've been waiting since the time the Switch launched for Square Enix to announce Life is Strange on the Nintendo Switch. And until they announce that, I'm not really going to be happy with them. I kind of feel like Square Enix is like, I just feel comfortable releasing these RPGs on the Nintendo Switch, and that's what we're going to keep doing. But if you want to get this, out summer 2019. Alright, next up, these two games that are coming up have demos that are out in the eShop now, which is really exciting. The next one I'm super excited about. But first, let's talk about Yoshi. Yoshi, to me, hasn't really been great since the N64 with Yoshi's Story. So I'm kind of hoping that this brings it back to that greatness. I don't really think it's there yet, but there's definitely a lot of aspects about this game that looks really cool. So I can't wait to pick up the demo and check it out. Because I am a pretty big Yoshi fan. I also really liked Yoshi's Island for the SNES as well. So seeing Yoshi do good is awesome. And also, it looks like there's a decent amount of stuff to unlock for completionists and stuff, so it does look pretty cool. And it comes out March 29th. Alright, here's the one I'm excited about. Daemon X Machina. This is made by the people who made Armored Core, and Armored Core 2 is probably my favorite PlayStation 2 game. And I just want more news on this, but I found out during the Direct that I'm actually going to be able to get my hands on this game and play a demo with 4 missions and a boss battle. I'm super pumped for this.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Alright guys, let's take a minute to talk about Fire Emblem. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this game, or turn-based tactical RPGs, but this is not to say I don't have interest at all in this game. This is actually exciting because this is the first Fire Emblem installment that's on a home console since the GameCube. So that in itself is really cool and exciting. Also, this could be a really big opportunity for the Nintendo Switch because they do such good promotion for Fire Emblem through the Smash Brothers game that's sold so many copies already. And not only that, they made $500 million on the mobile game since its release. $500 million on Fire Emblem Heroes. That's absolutely incredible. It sounds like I'm making that number up. But Fire Emblem clearly has a dedicated fan base. And I'm hoping to see it do really well on the Switch. And honestly, the graphics look really cool. Now, the next couple of games I think will be really big for the Nintendo Switch online service. First up is Tetris 99. And I think this is an absolutely awesome idea, taking a classic puzzle game, Tetris, and turning it into a battle royale format. What a great way to take a retro game and make it more relevant for today's gamers. And I've already seen tons of people streaming this. On Twitch, it was at number 11 and had over 10,000 people watching. And this just came out, and I've already seen people on Twitter, I've seen people streaming it on YouTube. This is getting really awesome, and I think it'll really help boost the Nintendo Switch Online. Because it's free, you just need your subscription. This is another game I think will be absolutely awesome for the Nintendo Switch Online service, and that's Dead by Daylight. This is a really awesome game, and I've seen so many people play it online, and I've wanted to join in. So I'm so excited that I'm going to be able to play it on my Nintendo Switch. And This game is like a giant game of cat and mouse, where you can either be the murderer and try and kill people, or you can be the victim and try to evade the killer. And I just think that's a really cool way to get people involved and play online, and it's just a really cool interactive experience with friends. So I'm really pumped, and this actually comes out in the fall, so I'm super excited to play this on Halloween. Alright, now we have Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and I think this game is really awesome. It's a really cool adventure style game that I really kind of enjoy in the current gaming world, and it mixes a couple really awesome concepts. It goes really deep into the human psyche, and on top of that, it depicts this amazing Viking hell, and I'm super pumped to explore that, and especially on my Nintendo Switch. Alright guys, let's talk about Zelda: Link's Awakening coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm probably one of the only people who tries really hard to promote the Nintendo Switch. I love my Nintendo Switch, I love Nintendo. I'm probably one of the only people who has not picked up Breath of the Wild, who has kind of the same mentality as me. But I've never been that big of a fan of Zelda, to be honest. So Breath of the Wild, while I want to play it, it's kind of on the back burner for me. But seeing this, Link's Awakening, a game that I haven't played, that's from the Game Boy Color, which I absolutely love the Game Boy, and I loved handhelds. And some of my fondest memories of Zelda are playing it on handhelds. So I really liked Oracle of Seasons for the Game Boy Color, and I also really enjoyed playing the original Legend of Zelda on the Game Boy Advance. So seeing this format of a Zelda game on the Nintendo Switch actually has me pretty excited. Plus, on top of that, this one actually has Mario characters in it too. And Mario is one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time, so I'm super hyped for this. Alright guys, next I'm going to show you footage from Astral Chain. When I saw this in the Direct, I was absolutely blown away. And there's nothing I can say that will be more profound than just witnessing the footage itself. This is the new IP from Platinum, the creators of Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. So without further ado, let's check it out.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you too. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Shame to your fate.
That was just a small clip of what they showed at the Direct. So in your spare time, I would definitely check out the full trailer for this game. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my coverage of the Nintendo Direct. If you want to see more of this, because there was more content at the Direct, if you'd like to see me talk about it, just let me know in the comments, and I'll make it happen. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. You're all flawless, and I'll see you next time. Bye.